In Louisville, Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today, the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Clemson Tigers taking on the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Running behind that left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Moss. Makes the grab. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. And the Cardinals are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception.
And on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. But they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating the interception.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Randall. Looking for room at the 25. There he goes. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Quickly complete. Running into the open space.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Got it in the middle, it's random.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Yeah, and the QB, tell you what, he does a good job of buying time, scrambling outside of the pocket to the left, but the defense holds true, understands their responsibilities. I can't just leave my guys deep.
Gashing the D on the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Dropping back, it's Moss. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of...
Got some room to run. The 40. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Louisville.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Let's see if they can get...
What up, J-Lot, 17?
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
And back to the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Turning it on. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already
Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. This time he's got his man. Tripped up for the tackle.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
What a disappointment. No good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Moss. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on first down. Going for 6. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for this club.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. And the Cardinals will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
One of the most important things you have to do as a defensive end is keep contained. You can't let QBs scramble outside the pocket. That's when they make big plays. Not only can they run, now they can chuck the ball deep down the field because they've bought time for receivers to run deep down the field.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
They just sense the frustration starting to build, not only throughout his career, just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
So now it's second and long. Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. Quarterback extends the play. Turns and fires a risky pass to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Brown has it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. He's taking the shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Watson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hauser. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you've got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Pocket breaking down. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Scrambling away. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Quickly complete. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting it.
They move on top here in the fourth.
And that's a really nice physical run. This is a team that prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage. And here we are in the fourth quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air, it's Klubnik. He's got him. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Randall. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Randall. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive.
He's going for the big play. He caught it. Touchdown, Clemson. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. together here as they start from their own 21. Finds the tight end. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the fourth. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Moss. It's complete on the right side. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to.
Snags it on the right. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.